today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson. On first down, Wilson.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll give to the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Now it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw, and he's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gay's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I think this is a free play for Wilson. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Wilson The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Eckler again.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
To throw is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Wilson's pass complete to number 80. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Eckler, they run left side. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
The Charger ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Draw play. It's Eckler. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 1 yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. Shoves him aside. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Snyder. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
At the Rams' 25-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a 1st down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Rams ready to go on offense.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the give, this is Akers.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
To play in this first half, 7-3, our score. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield, Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Wilson. On the screen, this is Eckler. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Wilson. And able to connect with Berrios. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. There to make the grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Jackson now to return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports